Good news from the World Health Organization on the outbreak of the Mpox virus. The WHO saying Mpox is not the new COVID, even though it is considered to be a global emergency. So what exactly does that mean? CTV's Heather Wright is tracking that story for us. And Heather, bring us the details here. What are you hearing?
Well, Todd, first of all, this is not a new virus. A lot is known about Mpox, and also it does not spread as quickly as COVID-19. But there is not a lot known about this new strain, which has been detected outside of Africa. Since Mpox was declared a global health emergency last week, the new variant has been detected outside of Africa, with one case reported in Sweden. But today, the World Health Organization stressed this is not a repeat of early 2020.
Mpox is not the new COVID.
Mpox is a viral infection that causes lesions and flu-like symptoms. It's usually mild but can result in death. The virus has been circulating in Africa for decades, with a new, more transmissible version emerging this year. While Mpox cases in Canada are on the rise, the new variant has not been reported here yet.
I don't want to be pessimistic, but international travel and globalization are what they are.
Dr. Jason Kindrachuk is an infectious disease researcher and says if the new variant of Mpox arrives in Canada, the big question will be how quickly it can be contained.
We will probably identify additional cases in multiple global regions. I think the big piece is going to be whether or not we see any ongoing human-to-human transmission within the community.
In Canada, Mpox is primarily transmitted between men who have sex with men and sex workers, with members of that group eligible for vaccination. In Africa, children are being disproportionately impacted, with officials saying 10 million vaccines are needed to meet demand. The company that manufactures the vaccine says it will decide this week whether to ramp up production.
Every week we don't switch over, we lose some of that capacity that we've been talking about.
Canada has pledged $1 million to help stem the spread of Mpox in Africa, though at this point, vaccines are not part of that commitment. Todd.
CTV's Heather Wright.